Okay, so we're back here now for part 3 of the Hustler Pro build. We just got in the final parts we needed for the build, which were... Go on, clear it out.
I have... This side's plugged all the time, so this opens it, and I can breathe. So
I just want to make sure.
But it really bothers him.
Well, only when you're doing it while I'm talking does it bother me.
Well, I have to do it when I have to do it. It's not like you can just go, okay, I'll wait.
Anyways, this is the rear brake we just got in, and it's a die comp. I'm pretty sure it's called a Nippon 880. Nippon 880. We got the laid back seat post, which is cool. It's chromoly. I'm not sure what brand it is. Do you know?
Chrome,
cool.
It's chrome.
And then the big thing, we got the stem, which is the MX2. I think it's the Nito MX2 old school reissue. Now, unfortunately, RL was kind of in a rush when he ordered some of these parts for me, because this doesn't have the hole for the POTS mod, so we'll probably end up getting a new stem in the future and just swapping it out. For now, we'll just use what we got. And I think there was another mistake he made, but I can't remember what it was.
You know how hard it is to get a stem these days? You gotta call like 100 people.
Yeah, so...
Pay off somebody on the street and then you might find one.
Anyways, we still gotta grind the bully pegs. Yeah, so we're gonna finish putting this bike together today. Probably won't do any riding on it. That's gonna probably be a separate video. I'm thinking we might both ride our own generals. We might do a video where we're each riding our own generals, which would be cool.
At some point. But this bike is not gonna be done today.
For the most part, it will be.
Oh. I see, I didn't know that you had that kind of experience, but
yeah,
I stand corrected.
Yep. All right, cool. So we're gonna get into it. We got a few things to assemble first, or get ready for the build. But yeah, let's get into it. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is put the stem and handlebars on. So actually, while I'm doing that, do you want to put the brakes on? Or you can do the seat?
I'll do the seat.
Okay. Yeah. We already got the seat guts in there. It's the MCS seat.
Black.
Yep, with the little red.
Kind of a sleek looking seat. It's got stitches in it. I think it's a cool looking seat. Got a little, I guess it's like a butt vent or something. Or no, I don't know.
A what?
What's that little crap?
For your sweat to drain out.
Of your butt. That's what I said. What did I said? The butt.
I didn't hear what you said.
I don't know.
I don't know what that's for.
What do you think of your seat like that?
Looks painful.
Oh, this is gonna be gnarly.
Are you already breaking it?
No, but remember how hard it was to get that thing on?
You can't just loosen and adjust it?
Yeah. But no, these things are like, these nuts are like hanging by a thread. Oh, thank you. That's good. We might have to cut that seat post down.
Okay.
It looks pretty high, doesn't it?
It looks like the same as what was on yours.
Okay. That works for me.
All right, so I got all the bolts out on the headset, or the stem. Does the stem go like this, Dad? Does this part go in the front or back there?
Goes in the front.
Okay. Where are the bars? Got my sweet general bars that Jody sent to me. Clotfelder. I always mess his name up.
Here, just lay him down like this.
Oh, right. Oh, you already did the seat?
It's loose, but...
Do you want to put the brakes on, like loose on? I'll hold this. Good man.
You chose not to use my bike stand. How come?
Because I think it looks better while it's out here so they can see the whole back end. This is a show bike, dude. Showing it off.
It is a very nice looking bike. No, it is. I mean, seriously, the color combination is good. But
yeah.
so you can't just go, okay, throw that on there and it'd be a show bike, man. Those guys put in time. Careful, don't. Let me get this on so you don't break my down.
All right, so RL filed down the edge of this, so we got the brake lever fitting on there. Let me tighten it down a little bit.
You don't have to tighten it.
Well, I'm just putting the bolt in so it doesn't get lost. Cool. You're doing grips now?
I'm just trying to find a wrench.
I'll connect the rear brake while you do that. Does it go like this?
You see the grooves in the aluminum there?
Mm-hmm.
Those are going to wrap around the bottom and the top.
Okay.
So you'll have a aluminum piece here. Here you have an aluminum washer and nut on the bottom.
Okay, so we've got the front brake lightly hooked up as well as the rear brake. They're just on there loose for now. We put the seat post and seat on, and then we got the stem and handlebars with the grips as well as the levers. So now we're getting the brake system all set up. We've already hooked up this, will this be the rear or this will be the rear brake? So we've already started hooking this up to the gyro, and now we're gonna finish that process. Okay, so what's the first thing?
Okay, you're going to do the same thing on this with those things,
Okay,
but they're going to come in the bottom here.
okay.
Remember
So-
how it's split?
Yeah, I'm gonna thread on the connectors.
Well,
Good to-
those are going to slide over the cable.
So get that in there, and then we put the nut on.
Might as well do put that nut all the way up,
All the way, okay.
just in case.
And now I'll do it to the other side.
And don't lose these. We need those things.
Okay.
Someone smells. I took a shower this morning, man.
I
Did you take a
didn't.
shower?
No, it's been a few. Okay. So now how do I go under here through this hole?
Let's see. Well, you got to kind of see how the bend is going to go. Okay, now push all that stuff together. Make sure it's all seated. And you're going to end up, well, we're not going to be able to use this one. That's going to be too much of a bend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can go on top. I have not done a lot with gyros, so I'm just kind of learning this.
Okay.
Okay, will that go up through there?
Mm-hmm. Should I pull it through?
Sure. Just don't bend the cable and don't fray that end.
Okay. Okay, so we just finished tightening down the front and rear brakes, and we had to shorten the cable that was going to the back, so we did that. And now this is hooked up. So is that brake completely finished?
No.
No, so what do we have to do?
We want to make sure all these fittings are in, all these little connections in here. You can
Okay.
go around that side
Okay.
and make sure that's in. and that this is in and that's in. Every single connection has to be seated.
Should we be tightening anything?
No, not yet, not yet. Okay. Now, pinch the back brake.
From there or right here?
No, don't do that. Dude, that would have thrown everything. That would have been like an hour setback. Go ahead.
I'm a rookie, man.
Well, I mean, I freaked a little bit, but it's got a reason for it.
And personally, I think the silver bars and silver forks looks good with the black.
Because I said I wanted black forks. You said black the other night.
And then when we put this on, I changed my mind. I think it looks good.
It does. I was just trying to say that I was getting into your trip without having it all blacked out. Okay, let go.
I do wish.
Now feel that. Feel the snap in that thing. You want a snappy lever, especially with all that?
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Not bad, huh? That feels good.
Yeah, and the gyro
don't
looks...
Put your finger in there. You got, ooh, something just slipped. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so hold on. Now this is cool. They put all this stuff on here so it doesn't fall apart.
Oh, so you do take it off there once it's hooked up.
This part.
That's cool.
So now you can thread this, pull your cable up a little. Well, I don't know how that's going to work with the cable jammed in there, but you can open up your brakes by pulling this down and see how lever.
Oh, wow.
And then you take off the back wheel.
So we just finished cutting the rear cable brake, shortened it, and put the cap on it. And now we're going to do the front brake.
Yes, and so you see this? You got two ends. This one you can run with a rotor. It fits right inside the rotor. So if you can save enough of the cable, it's a good idea.
And then also another thing we did was we adjusted the brake pads, so we lined them up with the rims on the wheel.
So check that out. You see that cable sticking up? This is a brand new cable.
Jeez.
We're going to cut that, but if you're sliding your fingers around, that little bastard will.
So we got the brake pads lined up, and now, like I was saying, we're doing the front. Wait, why are you cutting that off?
Because this end has to go through the nuts and bolts and everything. Right?
How does it reconnect?
Right here. See, this end, you haven't seen one of these. This has both cables.
So we don't need this end?
No, you can toss it.
Weird. So why did they send it with that on there?
Well, because that can go into a ACS rotor, and then you clip this end. But I don't even know why they make it this way anymore. You know why it's so tight? How come it went so tight? Because it's one cable to one brake. It's not 2 to 2 to 1.
I see.
Way less cables. Everything is more accurate and just
Interesting.
But this, the cool thing about the Odyssey, which I'm sure you guys know, is that you can run your bars all the way down to a regular position. And with the rotor, it's less cables, but your bars have to be higher to compensate for that 1-inch rotor. Look at that, man. Nice. Okay, this is tight. Okay, now.
Okay, so we just finished tightening everything up and just went through the whole bike to make sure everything was assembled correctly.
We gotta check that bolt going in the cranks.
Well, it looks like we missed one thing, but we're gonna tighten that up. Everything else has been added. All we really have to do now is grind out part of these pegs so they can fit this gap here. They were just kind of hitting this part of the fork. So what we're gonna do, we'll do that off camera. We're gonna grind these down and add them, and then we're gonna probably make another video of myself riding this bike as well as RL, and we'll probably be riding the other General we built, the Osborn Pro.
I'm back with the seat in the face.
Do you want to come over here?
No.
So that's pretty much it for today's video. This is again part 3 of the Hustler build, probably the final part of the build since we have everything on it. Is there anything you want to say before we go?
No, just that I like these snappy brakes.
Yeah, it's nice. This one's really...
Yeah, single cable, no pots mod or nothing. It's just like bing, bing, bing.
Yeah. I really like this, even though it doesn't have the pots mod, I like this stem just because it's like so chunky.
Yeah, right?
I don't know, it's kind of cool.
It fits the bike and it's not up, it's flat out too.
Yeah.
I like it.
I guess one thing that might be cool is to get decals for the forks, the bars and forks that match the orange, but these do match the seat, so I don't know. I kind of like how it is right now.
I do too, but I liked it when there was a lot more black before we put the bars on. Like maybe.
So maybe we'll black everything
Well,
out.
that's going to be up to you. That's just my opinion. But it was looking good, like from back here, how it was all black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looked really good.
Well, maybe we will black out everything then.
What kind of rims do you have on here? Oh, you don't want to do a bike check yet, right?
Well, I'm not sure. What is on here?
I don't know.
I know it's the Odyssey wheels.
Odyssey? No, it's not Odyssey wheels. Tires.
Tires. I know it's Black
What
Ops.
does that say?
Black Ops. So I think they're Black Ops wheels.
I can't read that.
It
Looks like Black Ops hub. So maybe I have a Black Ops hub on my S&M.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Cool. Yeah. Well, we will do a bike breakdown video of this one eventually, and then if we do black out the forks and bars and possibly the seat post, we'll let you know about that. We'll probably film it as well. But
You want to say anything about the cranks? Profile cranks.
oh right. Why don't you tell them about that?
I feel a little guilty because we're sponsored by BSD, but through this whole COVID thing, it's been kind of hard to stay in touch with them. But I'm still totally a BSD man. So we got a hold of these profiles through JD Cycle Supply, and man, they go together just like the BSD, just solid, no wasted bolts or anything, and they're just beautiful.
Yeah, they're clean. All right, well then that wraps up the Hustler Pro build. And again, like I said, we'll be back when we do a little riding video for it. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And that's pretty much it.
Are you going to show this in Dayton?
I haven't decided. I don't know how I'd get it there, to be honest.
And we don't know the first thing about showing a bike.
No.
It's like, because we're not period correct on here, and I don't know what the classes are.
Yeah.
We'd have to be in a mutt class. It's just a kind of a mutt bike.
That'd be cool.
But it's still very cool.
Yeah.
I meant that not as offensive, but.
And again, big thank you to Jody Clodfelder for sending me the forks as well as the handlebars. That was really cool.
And the frame, right?
No, the frame was yours, yeah.
The frame was mine. I thought he said it's the whole thing, but apparently I had a frame.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you, man, Jody. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And, man, this paint's well, you didn't send that, so never mind.
But these are in great condition.
Yeah.
And the stickers he added.
I almost stole these for the Osborn Pro, but they weren't tapered. Otherwise, they might have gone.
Cool. All right,
Alrighty,
well,
guys.
thank you guys. We'll see you later.
Adios.